everyone could take their seats, please, we will get started. Thank you. Good evening. I would like to welcome everyone here this evening to the Maryland Department of the Environment's public informational hearing for the non-tidal wetlands and waterways permit application submitted by MD Solar1 LLC. My name is Amanda Sigolito, and I am the Chief of the Non-Tidal Wetlands Division at the Maryland Department of the Environment, the Department for MDE. I will be the presiding official for this evening's public informational hearing. Also in attendance with me from the department are Jeff Thompson, who is the project manager and Central Region Chief for the Non-Tidal Wetlands Division. Jeff is in the back of the room right now. Bill Seeger, who is Chief of the Waterway Construction Division. John Backus, to my left, who's Program Manager of the Environmental Standards and Assessment Program. Matt Stover, who is Chief of the Water Quality Standards Division, and Angel Valdez, a Natural Resource Planner in the Environmental Standards and Assessment Program. I would like to thank the Charles County Commissioners for the use of their facility this evening. At this time, I would like to introduce Secretary Ben Grumbles of the department for some opening remarks.
You can applaud, but I don't need it. I want to applaud all of you. We are glad you're here. We are really glad you're here. This is the most important step for us in gathering information as part of the permitting review process. I also want to thank the county for opening its doors, making this possible in this wonderful facility. I also want to say that the MDE staff is not intentionally this aloof. It's the nature of the microphone system. They need to sit there, otherwise it's going to be closer in. But this is a really important step in the process for us, and we understand there are strong and deeply held views on a variety of sides, but this is critically important. And I just, as the Secretary of the Environment, want to say we absolutely will gather every single thing that's said tonight. I also want to underscore what Amanda will reinforce, and that is our intention is to keep this hearing record open, to gather additional information after tonight. In particular, to gather information from proponents or those who would be purchasing the solar as to what the environmental impacts would be. And we know that Georgetown University is looking harder at this project. And so we have this hearing tonight to begin the process of gathering the public information, and we will keep the hearing record open. And we are going to continue to keep it open as we gather more information from you. And again, on behalf of the Department of the Environment, I just want to thank all of you for your commitment, your interests. Every single one of us understands that this is an important decision to be made, and that it can only be improved by gathering more information from the public. And also learning more about the specific proposal and the components of it. So thank you so much for being here, and I'll turn it back to you, Amanda, to move forward.
Thank you, Secretary Reynolds. We are here tonight in the context of MDE's review of an application for a solar project which presents a range of issues, including proposed impacts to non-tidal wetlands and waterways. MDE is seeking from the attendees here tonight your perspectives, views, and concerns about the proposed project and its impact on non-tidal wetlands and waterways. Public input is not only part of the administrative process for permitting, it is also essential to making well-informed and thoughtful decisions. After I make some additional remarks about the pending application and its proposed impacts to non-tidal wetlands and waterways, I will then call on the applicant or the applicant's representative to make a statement regarding the project. After these required presentations, the department will facilitate public statements by first calling on any elected officials or their representatives to make a statement. We will then call on those of you who have indicated on the sign-in sheets that you would like to speak. You will be called on in the order that you signed in. It is not necessary to read a statement to make it part of the official record. Written comments will also be accepted and receive the same consideration as any oral statement. In fact, for accuracy, if you have a letter to read into the record, I suggest you also provide us with the letter when you finish. We do not permit cross-examination of the speakers during their presentations, but you may pose questions as part of your statement for our consideration and our permit evaluation. This venue is for the department to hear and record your public comments. While we will not be responding to questions or comments posed tonight, those of you who have specific questions may pose them as part of your formal statement. The public informational hearing is being recorded. While the recordings will not necessarily be transcribed, they will be used by the department to facilitate decision-making. If there's anyone who has not signed the attendance sheets out front, please do so before you leave tonight. In addition to identifying those of you who would like to make a statement following the applicant's presentation, the attendance sheets will be used to notify you of any subsequent or additional opportunities for public comment. For example, if there are any additional environmental assessments which are completed and submitted to the record, MDE will provide an opportunity for public review and comment on the assessments and continue this hearing. This list will also be used to notify you of a decision and provide you with a copy of the hearing reports. At this time, I would like to acknowledge any elected officials who may be present here this evening. Very well. The department is conducting this evening's public informational hearing pursuant to subsection 5-204 of the Environment Article and Code of Maryland Regulations 2623-0202, 2617-0413, and 2608-0204-1. The purpose of this public informational hearing is for the applicant, solar1 LLC, to present an analysis of impacts that may be associated with the proposed activity, including the impacts addressed in the non-tidal wetlands and waterways permit application pending before the department. This public informational hearing is for non-tidal wetlands and waterways permit application number 18-NT-0323/2018-61760, submitted by MD Solar1 LLC. MD Solar1 LLC has applied to construct a 32.5 megawatt fixed tilt solar panel array to provide energy to Georgetown University. The project location is 4850 Sugar Valley Place, La Plata in Charles County. The project will include site clearing and grubbing of approximately 210 acres, the installation of modular solar panels, access and maintenance roads, an electrical substation, overhead connection lines, security fence, and screening landscape. The project will permanently impact 15,670 square feet of the 25-foot non-tidal wetland buffer, 40 linear feet of stream, and convert 4,550 square feet of forest wetland to emergent wetland. The project will also temporarily impact 22 linear feet of stream. The project area is within the Wards Run watershed, which includes 2 Tier 2 or high-quality stream segments. Currently, both streams have a similar capacity, meaning they are not considered degraded from their high-quality condition. The project's potential impact on Tier 2 stream segments includes the reduction of forest cover within the watershed of the Tier 2 streams, as well as the reduction of the existing riparian buffers on Tier 2 and other on-site streams. At this time, I will now ask